So everything I'm going to say in this video is obviously my opinion from my own experiences and my own educated guesses based on my own data, so please do not use this as fact. Now, it's no secret that over the past few weeks, we've seen more carnage in the SEO space than maybe in the last few years combined. Here's the niche site lady's Twitter post, and check out all the comments, guys. It's just people absolutely losing their shit. Only downhill traffic trends. Everything looks terrible. Here's Jesse Cunningham as well, one of his sites. His case studies absolutely dropped. This looks like a personal attack, probably niche site lady as well. And also Jackie Chow, Google clapped my revenue. Yeah, not looking very good for a lot of folks in this space. And so I think right now it looks like it's a mix of both personal attacks to people with audiences and also a special targeted attack on websites that have been using AI very heavily without any consideration for quality. Now, I haven't personally completely escaped from the carnage. Here's an old AI test site of mine. Again, mostly just testing different AI writers in different languages. And we got hit, I believe in September, for helpful content, brought a lot of the traffic down. Not too much traffic, but still for testing stuff, it's good to have a little bit of traffic. Went down and now we're absolutely in the dumps, basically inexistent website. Now, instead, this is what a couple of my clients look like. Here's a client that I've had over the last couple of years. Pretty steady growth. We went through the helpful content update without really any worries. Had a big spike for New Year's and now just the usual yearly trend going back down, and then we'll go back up for usually for Christmas or around New Year's. Now, here's another client of mine. This one is actually doing incredibly well. Check out the impressions here, jumping out of the chart here. So things are looking pretty solid. Here's another example. Here's my brother's Design SaaS, a very niche down website, but still quite stable, if not slowly increasing. Not too much work done here, but still it's good to take a look at this. And as the last example, my website for my SEO tool, clicks, impressions going up, clicks are starting to go up. There is some AI content here, but it is very heavily curated. And by the way, guys, while I'm here, if you're looking for an affordable, complete, high quality SEO data tool, Clicks might be the solution for you. Starting at $25 a month, you have a complete SEO data tool. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. So anyway, I think there's a lot of different reasons of why people's websites got hit. I'm not here to talk about that. What I am going to talk about is why I think my client websites haven't gotten hit at all. And the first thing is AI. I've never used any AI content writing tools with any of my clients. I've been sketched out from the beginning, even though people were posting their Google Search Console screenshots with everything going up and to the right super quickly. It seemed to me like it was just another trend that was passing, as we've had so many other trends over the years, even earlier on with link spam and spinning content. Google always finds a way to catch up and to end up penalizing a lot of those sites. So I decided from the start that I wasn't going to use any AI content writers with my clients, and so far it seems to have been the right decision. Number two, EAT. Whether you believe in this or not, I'm a really big fan of working with an expert in the field with our content. So whether that's someone who's actually writing the content or reviewing the content, I like to always have an expert on board. And again, whether you believe in EAT or not, it is a fact that an expert will write or will review and will help you create content that's much more in depth, much more accurate than an AI or someone who's just a normal writer who's writing about that topic. And so I definitely think that an expert helps to create content that other people aren't creating in the SERPs. Number three, brand. So I've been personally obsessed with getting my clients to build a solid brand, focus on socials, get traffic from other locations, and show Google as much as possible that the project that you're building isn't being built exclusively for Google. That's one of the things that Google keeps reiterating, right? It's that you're not just creating content for search engines. And this is one of the ways of doing that, right? You show them that you're also getting traffic, you're also relevant in other places, and that helps them see that you're actually building a business, not just a website that's meant to get traffic. Number four, backlinks. While I'm a huge fan of PBNs and trying shady tactics all day on my experimental websites or my personal websites, I'll never actually use that on a client site of mine. It's just not worth it. For these clients, what we try and do is build actual partnerships. For example, one of these websites is in the fitness space, and so one of our link building campaigns is we basically try to get this website listed on as many of these popular top 10 best app for whatever fitness niche they're in, all these listicles, right? And so we sent out hundreds of emails, ended up getting like maybe 1 or 2 links, but that's what that campaign looks like. Very boring, very unsexy backlinks, but at the end of the day, these are the backlinks that move the needle. And it all kind of comes down to one thought, which is instead of thinking of how I can rank the quickest and and what's the next hack that I can use to get to number one. It's how can I rank as long-term as possible? And it really changes the way you make decisions with SEO projects. Now let's talk about the best way to move forward. So number one, stop mass AI publishing. I know there are people that will tell you that it still works and people are going to show you Google Search Console screenshots going up and to the right, but I personally think this is a short-term growth strategy. This is not going to help you get traffic in the long term. And if you are still interested in using AI, which I personally still am, use the more advanced AI writing tools, things like Agility Writer, Zim Writer, I've also heard is very good. Make sure you're editing and reviewing all the content, and also whenever possible, try and get a human expert in that field to review and help you with that content. Number two, be careful with parasite SEO. I know it's easy to think it's been a couple of weeks since the update, and if you actually look up any competitive word, here's best hosting, for example, we're going to see there's a bunch of different parasites that are still active. Here's CNET ranking for best hosting, PC Mag, Forbes, absolutely everywhere, LinkedIn Pulse. So Parasite is definitely still something that's active and that people are still using. But if you actually take a look at the blog post from the update, this whole section right here is basically intended for Parasite SEO. And this is a warning that they're coming after Parasite SEO. And they actually tell you right here, we're publishing this policy 2 months in advance of enforcement on May 5th to give site owners time to make any needed changes. So don't put all of your eggs in one basket for Parasite SEO. They're definitely going to be coming after that next. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it given the high authority of a lot of these websites, but maybe they can target those specific subfolders that are creating spam content and then go after that. Not sure, just be careful with that. And number three, diversify. Seems like that's what everyone's talking about these days. So yes, go after whatever other traffic mediums you would like, but try and diversify inside of the SERPs. So if you're really serious about ranking for a topic, try as much as possible to be in all of the different sections of the SERP. For example, if you look up affordable SEO tools, not only do you have these different sources from the web, you then have the actual listing, you have the people also ask, you also have videos, which by the way, here I am right here, but you have a bunch of different sections. Are you creating videos for that keyword where you could probably rank a little bit easier than inside of the regular organic listings? So also try to diversify within the SERPs as much as you can. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts over what's been happening over the last few weeks. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.